Hey guys, happy Friday. It's Katie. I just wanted to come on here real quick because when I go through something that really is an aha moment, I kind of feel like I'm obligated to share it with my friends or peers or colleagues. And it's nothing new, but I have new solutions to this massive problem that I know we all fall into. So, this trap is basically, and you need to ask yourself this because I have a feeling that we've all experienced this, if not on a weekly basis, almost a daily basis. Are the details of your business? Are they sucking your energy? Are they taking up all your time? Are they draining you? And is the result of that playing small in your business? So here's the problem. And I want you to really think about this. Okay. Sorry, think about this. When we get bogged down with details, and there's so much to run a business. If you're an entrepreneur, I know you can relate to this. But when we get bogged down with details, there's no possible way that we can scale or leverage or expand when we have all of this stuff mucking up and clouding our vision and our focus. So think about that. The reason that you started your business, you had a big why, right? You had a big passion and you have purpose, and you were ready to jump in and you're ready to serve and you're ready to share your gifts and really make someone's life better. Because I know if you're watching this, you are a service provider, most likely. So you're an entrepreneur. You went into business for yourself to make your own rules, to create an amazing business. And then what happens? Well, we got all the stuff. We have all the details. We have email drips and we have funnels and we have opt-ins and we have you name it. I mean, there's just so many things that we have to deal with, right? And then social media posts and blogs. And then you have to create the content to back all these things up. So, really, if you rewind and you think about why you went into business, you went into business for that client, right? So you think about that client and then you drip down from there. What is their big problem? What is their big outcome that I am here to give them? What is the big solution that they are searching for? And then you go down further. Is it a course or a program that I can provide them? Or is it one-on-one coaching? Or is it group coaching? Or whatever it is it a done for you, program that you have? So then you go down from there. Okay, great. So now I know how I'm going to serve them, but how do I get the message out? That's when it gets really fine tunneled into those little crazy details. Well, I got to do an ad. I have to do this and that for my marketing. I have to, and that's when all this stuff starts to snowball. I have to set up this funnel. And oh my gosh, what happens if that funnel gets blogged up somewhere and I don't know, but the phone's not ringing and all of a sudden you don't have a business? So the details are important, but they can also suck your energy and just collapse your business. So I'm going to give you 5 solutions for this because I know if you're watching this, if you're still here, you can relate to this. Okay. 5 solutions for this trap. Number 1, step back, turn everything off, take a deep breath, and write out, because I like to use a handwritten note to do this exercise. What is the priority? Is this really necessary? Okay. So get really clear on those 2 things. Is this really necessary to get the outcome I am looking for my client, or that my client is looking for? Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, who else can help you with this? So if you're just starting out in business, I mean, a lot of us have VAs and that helps tremendously. If you're just starting out and you feel like you just can't afford that yet, do a trade. Or, people are here to help. Ask somebody. Ask someone to help you. Say, hey, you know what? How do I streamline this? How do I make this easier? How do I get this off my plate? People are out there if you just reach out and ask the question. Now, I have a couple of notes here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Number 3, time batch. It has saved my life. Now, that is a word that we've heard, but if you don't do it correctly, there's no sense even doing it. So when I talk about time batching, here's what I do. I take my 7 days. Okay, a lot of you might have 5. I have 7. The very first thing I put in there, me time, my beach walks, my happy hours with my girlfriends, my Zooms with my family, my meditation, my journaling, my exercising, whatever I need to fuel me, I put that in there first. Second, your clients have got to be that priority. So when are you going to spend time with your clients, doing group calls, one-on-one coaching, whatever it is? And then, of course, we have to think about the content that we're providing. Do I need to consistently keep this fresh and update it? So that would be number 3. I put in creation time. And I do this, of course, when I'm fresh. A lot of people, that's first thing in the morning. Some people, it's at midnight. Doesn't matter. You figure it out what works for you. Then the last piece are those details. See what I'm saying? It's almost like that story with the glass when you put in all the big rocks and then you put in the sand, and you know which story I'm talking about. If not, reach out, I'll tell you the story. But it basically is talking about our lives, about what's important. Because if you're not filled up, then you can't give to your clients. You can't give to your clients if all of your time is stuck in these details. It's this hamster wheel, right? And the reason I'm sharing this, I fell into the trap this morning. And here it is, I don't know, 3:30, something like that. And I realized I fell into it again. And this is nothing new. I've been around the block. I've been an entrepreneur for 35 years, but we still do it because if you're anything like me, I want things perfect, which is the death of a business because perfect doesn't exist. And I sometimes procrastinate because I know I should be working on this, but these details are actually kind of fun, right? They make me feel good. I like to, check them off. I did this little vlog or I did this post. Okay, so where was I? 1, 2, 3. Number 4 is the most important thing. And I already basically said it. Does this matter? Does this matter for my client? Because there's no way that you can expand, leverage, scale. There's no way that you can be better at what you do. There's no way you can be better for your client if you're not giving them what's really important. I did a video last week or earlier this week on, I don't remember what it was called, but it was basically my journey through looking at my program with my 30 plus module trainings. And I scaled back and I chucked about maybe a third of them because I felt important that I was giving all these beautiful trainings to my client. That was my ego. I thought, oh, the more, the better. I should know better. That is not true. If you are providing a huge outcome for your client, guess what? They don't want more. They just want the solution. And they want the steps that are only necessary to get to that solution. So a lot of times we think, especially if you have a high ticket program or course, that you have to make it so big. Well, people don't have time for so big. They do have time for a solution that they're looking for. So I kind of got off the track a little bit, but the reason is that number 4 for this solution about the details just killing your business is that we forget the why. What is it that is most necessary for my client to achieve the outcome that they are looking for and that we are here to provide for them? And lastly, I think you guys have heard this. This is kind of a funny statement, but busy is the new stupid. And I think it was Bill Gates that said it, I think last year sometime. And here's the thing with that. So our brains are wired to achieve. And there is a part of our brain that tells our subconscious that if we're busy, then we're succeeding. Okay, we're successful. The thing with that, it doesn't really matter what you're busy with. So, I could be doing solitaire on my phone, but my brain is saying you're busy. So you are achieving. It's very rare in today's world of technology that we sit back with nothing on, music off, computer shut down, phone muted, turned over. We can't see it. Very rare that we just sit still to let those amazing thoughts pour into our brain and allow our brain to just take a breath, almost like the brain needs to take a breather. One of the things too, when you're time batching, turn everything off. Okay, when you're actually doing those things, set a timer and turn everything off so you don't get distracted. I just wanted to add that because I don't think I said that about number 3, step 3, the time batching. And then, I guess that's it. Those 5 things really helped me today. Is this necessary? Is this a priority? Can someone else do this for me? Does this fit into my calendar? Am I time batching correctly? Am I doing it within that time? Is this important for the big outcome for my client? And then lastly, busy is the new stupid. So don't fall into that trap. I hope that made sense. I hope it helps someone here. I hope you're sliding into your weekend with a lot of excitement and some joy, and you've carved out some time for yourself or your friends and your family. I will chat with you soon. Have a great weekend.